That was a bit of an interesting game today, wasn't it? 2 red cards, plenty of incidents to talk about, but most importantly, we came away with the 3 points, which was what we set out to obviously get today.
Well, we didn't start half too good.
No, it wasn't a great start.
We gave them a head start. The only good thing about it is because it was so early. You've got 90 odd minutes to still get back into the game and get your game going. And then in fairness, the sending offs probably changed the course of the game, made it a bit easier for us, particularly we do make it hard for teams because we try to, when we get the ball at home, we try to pass it. And we passed it quite well, maybe not as well as what I would like at times, but we still made numerous chances, and we had a good effort at their goal on 4 or 5 occasions, which we should have really had the game dead before Spike scored later on.
Yeah. But we would agree, Paul, that the sending off obviously was the change of the game, but then obviously they go on to get level, and then obviously the other red card later on in the game. But it was all across the park today. It was just a complete battle.
Right. Well, that's them games are like that. They're derby matches. But like in fairness, the first tackle, I know they were complaining to the officials that it wasn't. Like it was reckless. Like it's a leg breaking challenge. Yeah. And Choppers got scars up around his knee to prove it, you know. The second one, apparently, he's abused the referee, and you can't do that. You know, personally, I think it was a penalty, but for me, it's like shoulder charge. You know, shoulder to shoulder. But Kyle Owens is a big, strong lad, you know, and he's in fairness to Jenkins, he's very quick on the move, and that's why it looks bad. But in fairness to Jenkins, he got up quite quick. He tried to get a second shot away, but he says something which maybe he shouldn't have said, but that's not for me. But I thought the officials were decent today. But as it is, you know, I thought the sending-offs did change it, and we were able to play what the game we want to play, and that's keep the ball. Granted, we did mix chances, and if you don't score, when McCurry's at the bar, McLean's a couple of chances, Tiernan's at blocks. Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, 3-1's a very good result in the derby. I
mean, obviously, like that happened to us a few weeks ago against Dundela down to 9 men, but obviously went our way again today, which is great to see. It's another good win that we needed. Obviously, we've got a game in hand in the top 6, but it's still a win that we obviously needed to get today.
Well, 100%. Listen, you look at the points difference between a number of teams, it's really tight. We've 2 away games now and 1 home game before the split, so we have to try and do as well as what we can. But listen, at the end of the day, the players, you know, we've got a good understanding of what we're trying to do. Don't get me wrong, we need to do it better at times. But the good thing about it today is some of our goals, Spike's head in particular was first class, you know.
No,
and then his second goal was a good finish later on as well. And to get us going, Ashing Barr's taking it really well. Yeah. And we need to see more flashes of that from him, because he's a player with ability. We want to get more consistency from him. But he's definitely got offensive qualities that the team needs.
Well, hopefully that'll obviously give him a bit of boost confidence, because he has been nipping at the ankles all season. No shame to try and prove himself, but today obviously he's done that.
Well, that's it, and he's played in a position that kind of suits him in these types of games at home. And as I say, I wanted more from him first half, and he's capable of doing that. And we've asked him, and in fairness to him, he's went out and scored. And we're able to keep him on for the full match. So as you say, hopefully that'll do him a power good.
And how is Chopper after the game? I mean, obviously you were saying he had bumps and bruises and stuff. Is he okay after that tackle?
Well, I just took him off, to be honest, because they went down to 9 men, and I wanted more football, you know, in the team. And Chopper's a brilliant defensive midfield player, but I needed more passes, and that's why I dropped Josh back up at them and brought on Michael as a second striker. So with 3 strikers in, really, with Tiernan as well and Ferguson, because I wanted to kind of be brave and win the game. But as it says, we didn't really listen. We're not going to keep doing what we're doing. But as it says, we did have plenty of chances to make a scoreline higher. But a 3-1 and a derby game on the type of day that it is, and the points were needed badly, is a great return.
Yeah. And then finally on our away trip next week, obviously try and reshuffle the game for next week again.
Well, that's it. You know, we'll look at who's injuries and all this, but I'd say most of the boys will be grand. Derby's fighting for their lives. You know, and they're trying to get away from Knockbreda. Knockbreda's obviously fighting for their lives as well. So we've games against the bottom 2 in the last 3, so it's really up to us. Then we have a really tough game against Stuart here. So if we want to go on and do well and finish this season with a real thrust at it, then we have to win these games.
And a performance like last time down there a few weeks ago would obviously be something that you're looking for.
Be more than welcome. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we were excellent last time down there, and we really went around them, and we have to have the same type of attitude and application if we want to get the 3 points.